Last month, the Nollywood Week Festival celebrated its 10th anniversary in Paris. This year's event showcased the very best of contemporary Nigerian cinema. With nearly 2,500 films produced yearly, it has become the world's second largest film industry and a major economic force in Africa. Its production, which is undergoing a major transformation, is already attracting Netflix and Amazon, which have opened their platforms to welcome them. Lionel Koshua wanted to find out more. Take a look.
Nollywood Week in Paris. During 4 days, fans and professionals of the Nigerian cinema flocked to the Alukan to discover the latest productions from this prolific film industry, but also discuss its future, with the contribution of a special guest surprising fans and who came to support the initiative.
These are themes that speaks to me, and I think it's great to do something for our continent because Africa has always been used to European, American, Western films in general, so it's good to have movies that really speaks to us.
The program includes some 30 short and feature-length films and masterclasses with movies presenting various genres this year.
Regarding themes, we are really on a very broad spectrum. We've got everything from comedy and horror to thrillers. We've got all kinds of genres.
Nigerian directors, producers, actors and actresses turned out to defend their films in front of a French audience captivated by the quality of the selected films.
J'ai vécu des instants magiques.
I experienced magical moments with the actors and the story and roles they played perfectly. What interests me in a film is also the finale, as we held our breath on the edge of our seats from the beginning to the end. I thought it was brilliant. While Nollywood has long suffered from a bad reputation since its birth in the streets of Lagos in the early 90s, the films screened this year reflect today's fast-growing Nigerian production. Over the last 15 years, it has entered a new era marked by increased cinematographic quality, greater resources, better-made films, and better acting are all changing the game.
There is a level of boldness in the Nollywood, film industry now that we didn't used to see before. People are now trying different things, telling different stories in ways that they believe that they can tell it. So, and the technical aspect as well, we're starting to use good technology to help tell our stories. I can see now that actors are starting to take their roles more seriously. And we have really good directors that are interested in bringing the best out of their actors.
The same is true of the themes closer to society's ills and the aspirations of young directors who are more aware of the changes in their communities. Director Damilola Orimongunje, who made Choke, a feature film about sickle cell anemia, a hereditary red blood cell disease widespread in Africa, and For Maria, a movie about postnatal depression, explains why he chose these themes.
So the film Choke is a film about sickle cell. It's a film that addresses mental illness, and for me as a filmmaker, as a storyteller, when I got the script at first, I was very in tune with the story, especially because it's a film that talks about the kind of stories I like to talk about, which are like social issues. So what gives me inspiration is how the impact of my films. The film I make, what impact is it able to do? It's like me doing my own part in the world, as a contribution to the world at large, or contribution to the society.
The movie, The Figurine, in 2009 marked a turning point in the industry. A return to cinema production methods with more efficient equipment and bigger budgets of up to $750,000 launched what is now known as the new Nollywood, the role of influential figures from the diaspora, such as producer Mo Abudu, with her film The Wedding Party, a hit, and its $1.2 million box office revenue, have also helped to improve the quality of Nigerian movies.
And I think that the first reason is the same with, just talking about the diaspora and how they took on these films. and that Nollywood was able to be made from Nigeria and then to spread across the world meant that the more people saw the film, the more it became popular and the more financially viable it became, right?
The recent emergence of Netflix and Amazon platforms on the African market with their massive investments in Nigerian production, the country's second largest employer, is speeding up the industry's professionalization and enabling it to approach and sometimes even match the quality of Hollywood standards.
A lot of investment has come into Nollywood from the streaming platforms, and also just investors that are interested in Nigerian art. And this has given us the avenue and the opportunity to tell better stories and to tell stories that can stand across the world, that can stand with the world in terms of quality and quantity.
Foreign investment in the up-and-coming market of Africa's most populous country is increasing after Nollywood TV and Nollywood Epic, channels dedicated to Nigerian cinema, Canal Plus has already invested in local production, buying the Nigerian studio Rock in 2019. In French-speaking Africa, the French group has invested in quality original series produced locally since 2018, notably in Côte d'Ivoire, where it has just co-produced the series Oba Tenga, released earlier this year and presented at the festival.
On développe ce cercle vertueux.
We are developing this virtuous circle of partners. It's a long-term partnership. We work with all the local production companies in all the countries of French-speaking and English-speaking Africa. And our aim this year is to launch 10 African series a year. This year's festival has awarded Bani, directed by Daniel Ehimen, a film about street beggars in Nigeria, Best Feature Film. With sales of $4 billion this year, Nollywood cinema still has a bright future ahead. All that remains now is to win over Europe and the United States.